Alright boys, for the winter season, I already gave you 2 videos that you should definitely go check out. One of them is going to go over some style essentials that you should have for this season. It will be linked in the description below. And the other one is going to talk about some shoes that every single one of you should pick up for this season. That will be linked in the description below as well. But today, we're going to be talking about the cherry on the top. And yes, it's going to be accessories. So some accessories that I think that every single guy should invest in for this winter season, just to take his outfits from an 8 out of 10 to an instant 11.5 out of 10, no questions asked. What's up you guys, welcome back to HB Fashion. If you're new here, my name is Zach Bobs. In today's video, we're going over 5 accessories that every single guy should have for the winter season. Starting us off with number 1 and my favorite winter accessory for the season, it is going to be a scarf. You've already seen me mention this not once but twice already on this channel, and you guys know that the scarf, in my opinion, is the perfect winter accessory. If you have not tried one out, I am telling you, you are missing out. I wasn't that much of a scarf guy not that long ago, but once I tried it, I have never looked back since. And I especially love scarves just because of how many colorways and what different patterns, what type of fabrics that you can get it in. These things feel super comfortable and they add so much detail and they add a little bit more depth to your overall outfits. Number 2, a watch. You guys probably saw this coming. You guys know I am always going to recommend a watch to you guys all year round. They're just the must-have accessory that any guy should have for every single one of his outfits. And what do I always tell you guys, the watch just has such a classic, mature vibe about it. Not only that, it sends off such a subliminal message that you are very reliable and that you are very punctual. You care about the time that you are using all throughout the day, what you're doing and how you are using that time, and it sends off such a reliable vibe about you that a lot of people are going to like about you. Whether it's your job, a girl that you're trying to impress, whoever it is, I guarantee you adding that watch is going to add that extra detail to your overall look, and it's going to help you tremendously. The third item that every single guy should have for the winter season are going to be some gloves. I don't know about you guys, but my hands absolutely hate the winter season. Whenever I step outside, they get super dry and clammy. No matter how much lotion I put on, no matter how prepared I think I am for it, I always need a pair of gloves on me. So of course, I always will recommend to you guys that you do pick these up as well. One cool thing I really like about gloves are just the many options that you have to choose from. They come in a lot of colorways, not to mention the tons of materials that you have to choose from, so you can really dig deep and find out what type of gloves are just perfect for you. For example, if you're anything like me and you want your gloves to be just something functional, then you can buy something that is just all cotton, all woven, just something that's super easy, simple, classic, and just purely for function, and that's nothing to be ashamed of, and you can easily rock those all winter long. Or if you want to take that extra mile and go for something like some leather gloves, there are tons of great options out there for you. I'll list a few that I have found that are really cool, linked in the description below for you guys to go check out. Number 4, a beanie. If you guys do not have at least 1 or 2 beanies in your wardrobe already ready to go for this season, then you need to go out and buy some. Just because for obvious reasons, it's gonna keep you nice and warm while you're outside. I know usually my ears suck during this time of the year and I don't like wearing earmuffs, so beanies are gonna be the perfect option for me. Not to mention that they also come in a lot of colorways, just like the gloves that we mentioned earlier. So if you want to go super matchy with your gloves and your beanie, then you can totally have that option out there. Tons of department stores sell a bunch of bundle packs with a bunch of gloves, beanies, and scarves and stuff like that. So you have that option there. Or if you want to go something a little bit more adventurous, go for something that's really like a really fun pattern or really fun texture. So you have that option there as well. And one last thing about the beanie, they are the perfect accessory to have if you're having a really crappy hair day, or you just don't feel like, you know, putting that much time into your hair and you're just gonna let it rock all day long. You just wear a beanie on top of it, wear that all day, and no one is going to question you about it. And the last accessory that every single guy should have for the winter season is of course a mask. Guys, the pandemic is still with us, unfortunately, and trust me, I know these masks suck. I don't like wearing them. They're an outfit killer. But if you guys are insisting for traveling for the holidays, you need to make sure that you are wearing a mask. You're being extra careful. You're protecting not only yourself, but those that are around you. We just want to make sure we're being, courteous of others and making sure that we are all doing our part to make sure that we are not spreading any more of this virus more than we need to. And we need to make sure that we're just stopping this pandemic as soon as possible. These aren't going to stop it, but these are going to help. So guys, I'm not a CDC expert. I'm not an expert on this pandemic at all, but I just know that if you guys are wearing the mask, at the very least, you're doing your part and you're gonna help everyone just pretty much get to the end of this as fast as we can. But with that said, I'm gonna give the floor to you guys and I'm gonna ask you, what are some recommendations that you have for the winter season when it comes to accessories that I did not mention in this video? Let me know in the comment sections below and I'll be in discussion with you guys after I drop this video. But if you did like today's video and you learned something from it, give this video a big thumbs up. Whenever you guys hit that like button, it really does help out me, it helps out this video, helped out the channel, gets our content out to more and more people so we can start growing our community. Speaking of which, if you're not subscribed to the channel, we talk a lot about men's fashion, men's grooming, hairstyle that's going to be coming up very soon, relationship advice, lifestyle advice that I know a lot of guys are getting a lot of value out of. So hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. If you're not following me on Instagram or on TikTok, I post a lot of fashion and grooming inspirations on both of those platforms. They're both at Mr. HB Fashion. I'll have them both linked in the description below for you guys to go check out. But thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I'll see you next time.